What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Hoop Talk Podcast. This is gonna be episode 3. It's gonna be the recap of Game 2, and we have a lot to talk about in this episode. Man, the Celtics, the Mavericks. Let's start off with the Celtics. This Celtics team is hard to beat. Them as a whole just really came together this game. And the Mavericks, basically, Luka needs help. Luka needs help. But yeah, the Celtics. Celtics as a whole, the team as a whole, they really came together. They fought together, and they got the dub out. Like, they played great defense. They played collectively as a team. Jason Tatum had 12 assists. Jrue Holiday had 11 rebounds, 26 points. Jaylen Brown had 21 points. Derrick White had 18. Porzingis had 12. Tatum had 18. Now, even though Tatum didn't have an explosive scoring night, he still showed with his passing and his contributing on with his assists and stuff like that. He showed off in that aspect, and he still contributed. He almost had a triple double. He had like 9 rebounds as well, so he did pretty well. Not like he just wasn't there. In the first half, he wasn't playing well, but in the second half, he stepped it up for sure. So that's really good for him. Jaylen Brown did his thing. Jrue Holiday stepped up for the Celtics and scored 26 points with 11 rebounds. He showed out. Al Horford, being his veteran, having his veteran experience out there. And Porzingis. One thing about Porzingis, he had got injured in the fourth quarter. He got injured, and I don't know no update right now, but I heard that he injured, I seen that he injured, I think his calf, somewhere on his leg. He had left in the fourth quarter. So, yeah. Moving on. Now, Dallas. Let's start off with Luka. Luka, he needs help, man. He scored 30 something. I think he scored 30 points and almost a triple double. I think 9 rebounds, 9 assists. But yeah, basically he can't do this by himself, man. He can't do this by himself. He needs help from the role players. He needs help from his second option, Kyrie Irving. He just needs help. He can't do all this alone. Nobody can't win the finals alone. You need to win and able to get to this point and win it all. You gotta win collectively. And that's not what Dallas is doing. I understand they're in Boston. They're it's looking like they fighting against a tough crowd that's getting in their ear. They're going against a tough matchup. But they should have been making adjustments. Jason Kidd should have been making adjustments, having Kyrie have more open shots. It seems like Kyrie's out there just being a guy just sitting in the corner. He shouldn't be sitting in the corner at all. Or he shouldn't be just off the ball at all. Kyrie needs the ball in his hands. I understand Luka needs the ball as well, but let them take turns. You feel what I'm saying? Some possessions, Luka had the ball. Some possessions, Kyrie had the ball. But this whole majority of this game, Kyrie was not getting that many touches, and I feel like that Dallas needs to make them adjustments. He needs to get way more touches, not more than Luka, but more than anybody else. And then the role players, they did all right, but they wasn't doing good defensively. There wasn't that making that many shots. Like Luka was trying to get him open, but they wasn't knocking down shots. So yeah, like Luka needs help. And Kyrie, man, Kyrie, you need to step up, man. You need to step up. You need to step up. Like Luka needs your leadership. He needs your offensive power. He needs your. He just needs you, man. Like it seems like he's out there by himself, and he shouldn't be looking like that. He shouldn't be the only one scoring over 20 points. Like, there's no excuse because Kyrie been in this situation before. Kyrie been the second option. Kyrie been that person that makes big shots. Kyrie been in the finals, won the finals. This is his fourth finals appearance. Like, he been in this situation. And I feel like he's just not stepping up to the plate. Like, he's not, like, he has the food by him, but for some reason, he's not hungry. So, yeah. Now, let's go back to the Porzingis injury. Porzingis being injured, it's not a good look for the Celtics. Even though they won game 2, even though they pulled it off, even though Jrue Holiday came out and showed them that, like, yes, I can lead this team to a win, Porzingis being injured is a downfall. Because we've seen in the playoffs and the regular season that they can struggle without Porzingis. Like, they can struggle with specific teams without Porzingis, like the Pacers. Pacers being able to go up and down the court fast, that made the Pacers get that one game. Like, if the Pacers had one more piece, they really could have brought it to a game 7 or even won the series. And Porzingis just he can't afford to be injured, like, for the Celtics team, because Dallas can turn this around. Dallas can definitely turn this around, especially them going back home. And just hopefully he gets back healthy. Now, let's look forward to Game 3. Game 3, I feel like Dallas is going to win. I feel like they're going to make the adjustments. Jason Kidd is definitely going to go on the board and make some adjustments and help Kyrie out to get more open looks. And I feel like the role players are definitely going to play better at home. They're going to come out, they're going to be down 2-1, and I feel like they're going to tie the series in the Game 4 as well. So hopefully they come out and punch them in the mouth and step on their neck in Game 3. Because if they don't, it's going to be looking like a sweep. But for this game, I'll congratulate the Boston Celtics for coming out as a team, as a whole, and setting the tone and protecting home court. That's what they needed to do. That's what they definitely needed to do. And Jason Tatum really, he stepped up better than what he did Game 1, because Game 1 was horrible. But him having almost a triple-double with 18 points and 12 assists and 9 rebounds, every game they could win the series. Like, I wouldn't be mad if he had them type of stats every game. But having below 10 points or something like that, or even below 15, and no assists and no rebounds, like not that many rebounds, not that many assists, cannot cut it. Like, that would not make them win the series. So Boston, they got to keep the momentum. Everybody got to have a pace. Everybody got to contribute, because it can't be just Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum doing good and nobody else. If that happens, they're going to lose. Like, everybody got to put in something collectively. And then Dallas they need to come together as a whole as well. But they definitely need Kyrie to step up and be Kyrie. If Kyrie steps up, the others will follow. And I feel like if he doesn't, all we're gonna see is Luka putting up great numbers, but that's not gonna get them to a win. Getting to a win is by coming together as a team. The two best players on that team scoring at least 20 points or more, 25 points or more, and the role players doing their thing on the defensive end and knocking down shots when Luka gets them open or Kyrie gets them open. So I feel like the adjustments they need to make is by getting Kyrie open more and the role players knocking down shots and setting better screens and moving around without the ball better and knocking down open shots. Now that's it for Game 2 of Hoop Talk Podcast. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.